So here you see an example of the power of enriched fuel. It's something that I've spoken about very little in the last months, but it was prominent in this channel during I think April, and you can see several very interesting March, April, several interesting videos that show what exactly is an enriched fuel. Just as an example. So this thing, it burns for quite some time now. I mean, quite a bit of time. I will just, very quickly just show you. It's just a tuna can. Oh, it's too hot. I cannot touch it, but it's just a tuna can. It's a standard tuna can with actually several with fuels. Just enough, that just in the like fills the tuna can, but doesn't it's not like a heap over the tuna can. It's like the same quantity of the tuna that was there when it was sealed, but of course without the cover, and not tuna but fuels, mostly beeswax from the medium metal container, which contained it's now inside the cabinet, but it contains the very, very big strong magnet that I've used quite a bit in the past. It was prominent in his channel. So in the bottom layer. And the problem is that, like many other metal containers, it contains quite a bit of clay and dirt that is actually not really needed. So, but I dug deep, and in deep inside, there were several deposits of of beeswax that didn't contain much clay, and dirt. So I've taken it from there. So there is so it's mostly like beeswax from this metal container that was enriched for a long time, like maybe months or 2 months, something like that. And also I've added a little bit of canola oil and a little bit of water from the metal aquarium. Just water, but it's enriched in neos. And just in order for it to start the fire, I've taken a couple of wicks, of burning threads from this crucible, and place it in it so it will burn. Actually, after about 15 minutes or so, the fire stopped. So I need just to relight it, but I didn't add any fuel. It's the same fuel, and it burns for a long, long time. And quite, it's quite hot. I'll try to I'll use this because I want to show you what's inside, but I don't want to burn myself. So I think I've ruined this glove. Because of the heat, it melted the glove. Even this, barely a second was enough to burn the glove. It was used and very in bad shape anyway. So it's not, and it cost 10 shekels. So it's not the worst sacrifice. Anyway, that's what you see inside. So you can barely see beeswax, but it was mostly beeswax. What you see now is just the threads that are, the toilet paper that is burning. It's mostly just what you see is just maybe toilet paper, and in the bottom there are, bits of the just bits of wax with of beeswax with a little bit of canola oil that I think I imagine burned long ago. But this is the issue of the enriched fuel. It burns very, very hot, and for a long, long time. I don't know, maybe an hour now. I don't know how much, hour, 2 hours. And at least For sometimes it burned very, very strong. Now it's also strong, but not as strong as before. So, and certainly, I mean, you cannot get this effect from just, I mean, regular beeswax mixed with clay and dirt and just, I mean, no, maybe a spoon of like canola oil. Again, the amount of fuels did not like, I mean, past like, you know, the tuna can, like, I mean, the original tuna can volume. And of course, I've added like the toilet papers for you know, in order for it to burn. This is quite amazing. I wonder for how long it's going to burn. Okay, back in the cage.